Making moves in a sumble some over 50,000 rand to invest in a business. 13 entrepreneurs will get a chance to showcase their businesses. Each entrepreneur will get an opportunity to pitch for this investment into their business. The judges will use their own discretion. We'll go through to a final episode where they will battle it out for the grand prize. Ugele Making Moves njalo ngomsombuluko ngo 2 p.m. ku SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
I understand you're a bit nervous?
Too nervous if you ask me.
No, you'll be fine. Take it easy. Use your time wisely.
The kicking, the screaming, the scratching, and most of all, the crying. Mommies and daddies know all about it the minute they take out a comb, hair clippers, or a brush. With the 50K, we want to enhance our customer experience.
You've got 20 seconds. Anything you want to add? I would fly through those slides in case there's anything that we missed.
I forgot.
Inkundla yokunakekela izinwele lapha eSouth Africa kuthiwa ke yona ke ibibalelwa ukuthi yenze imali engango 9.7 billion ngonyaka. Ngo2014 kuthiwa ke lapha ke eSouth Africa ke amasaluni ayinakekela inwele zabantu abamnyama ayebalelwa ku 40,000. Ukukhumbula ukuthi lesi sibalo lesi sona asibali kamasaluni asebenzela ezindlini. Namhlanje lapha kwa Making Moves sikuphathele intokazi esebenza kuona ke lo mkhakha kodwa kusebenza kule nkundla leni ehlukile njengoba ke yena ke enakekela izinwele zomuntuzi.
I am Mbali Nketsi, proud owner of Kiddies Korner Hair Salon. Kiddies Korner Hair Salon is a children's hair salon focusing on our hair care needs wabantwana. So mommy and daddy does not have to focus on those little angels, we do. Our services range from haircuts, braids, cornrows, whatever hairstyle you want. You can find us on our Facebook page, Kiddies Korner Hair Salon, or on Instagram at Kiddies Korner Hair Salon.
Ngise North Riding lapho khona ngizohlangana noMbali ongumphathi ke wenkampani yaziwa ngokuthiwa Kiddies Korner Hair Salon. Into esifuna ukuyazi ukuthi bonake lapha ekhaya ke inwele ke zomuntuza bazinakekela kanjani. Sizoke sifunde kabanzi ngebhizinisi lakhe futhi sazi ukuthi kungani ke yena ke ezisungulele leli business. Akohlala la uhleli khona sifunde kabanzi ngalomkhakha.
You want that hairstyle?
Okay.
Oh, you want that hairstyle. So we're going to do it. Such a pretty hairstyle.
Sambona.
Kunjani?
Khona njani?
Ngiyaphila.
Ngiyaphila ke baphuma abanyamalala.
Bahamba.
So ngiyazi ukuthi ubusebenza as merchandise planner.
Yebo.
Wawushiya umsebenzi namhlanje you are your own boss. Uvule indawo yakho Kiddies Korner. Yini le yakwenza ukuthi decide ukuye kumsebenzi usungule lakhe business?
Okay, siya Kiddies Korner ngayiqala because of my personal experiences growing up mangenza inwele. Abantu abayenza inwele abekho patient with you. Uyakhala akekho umuntu okunakile. So for me, I can never forget that experience. So for me, this was just a push and a kick. We have to do this for the little girl and the little boy.
Yeah, ingane phela ziyagijima, yakhala kwenziwa yonke lento le. I know nami ukuthi mubuka ingane beyigunda inwele umsebenzi.
Yebo.
Ubungasabona umungena kule field le ukuthi ufuna ukwenza inwele zengane.
Not at all, Sia. I've always had a passion for ingane. So nje it's a passion for kids. That's why I'm not angisabi at all.
Yebo. So now abayazi ukwenza inwele kuyahlukahlukana.
Yebo.
La ekhaya nenza ingane eziqala kumuphi iminyaka, nenza inwele ezinjani, futhi ke yini ke nje enzenza inwele enze ingane.
Sia, Tina, our policy is whenever umami is ready to do the hair. So our youngest child was 9 months old. At the moment, we're just doing ethnic hair. And as the business grows, we want to go into Caucasian hair. Ama-hairstylists wayenzayo, mostly we use a lot of wool. We want them to still look very young, very innocent, child-friendly hairstyles. So I guess my weave, yes, nothing like this, nothing to be. But ingani be ingani. That's the mission. What we're trying to push as well.
Yes.
Cute little hairstyles.
Okay.
Mina ngicala ukusebenza lapha 4 months back. Ngi-stylist nje ngiyaluka abantwana ngiyabakhatha. Ngibayenza konke. Okay. Kahle mina sengijwayele vele. Sengikwazi lokubancenga ukuthi mabekhuluma bethi kubhlungu ngiyakhona ukumncenga ngize ngimiyenze lokho engifuna ukumenza khona. Okay, hlala kahle.
Sisebenza ukubribe lana siyancenga. Let me help you. Just one line and then you're going to tell us how it looks like. It's not so nana.
Ngiyabona izinto zala ekhaya zihlukahlukile from isalon esijwayele.
Yes.
Kukhona ama toys, kukhona ihlalo ezinendlela ezahlukahlukene. All this couldn't have been cheap ukuthi ukuhlanganise.
Yes, yeah.
Sikhuluma ngemali niyela and imali yakho yaqhama.
I cleared out the provident fund yami. I had savings, so nakhona ama savings wakhona. And then Mawam also was an investor in the business. So that helped a lot.
Yeah.
So just to have this whole setup, I spent around about 120k rand.
120k.
Yeah. Yes.
And then when I like how wenza ini ke njengesikhulu sala ekhaya. Wena wenza ini wena noma
I've got my friendly and patient staff that abayenza inwele lana. So Mina, I just manage all of this.
Yes.
I'm an HR consultant. I do PR. I do all of that except for hair.
The reason why I give it is because of in an atmosphere they become uneasy because of baba first preference. Hababa tinegeli. Because kibatlisa every month.
But like, can you make the cornrows like ziwe pattern or something, like not too straight?
Yo, I know.
She's been growing her hair since she was 6 months old.
Since she was 6 months old?
Yeah. She was my inspiration to go natural as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Every child has a different personality line.
Yeah.
As you can see, Utiti, simupe game, uyadlala. We're going to see cleanness, you know?
Yeah.
But then abanye sisazoncenga, so a hairstyle that takes 2 hours can take typically 4 hours, sometimes ukncenga.
Kwangathi World War manje ngala.
Ukuvula ama-line is always the issue, but saqala ukuluka nje kuphela uzobona.
So ke masisemphelele la ekhaya abantu abasebenzisana nawo bayangakhika abasisibala ekhaya.
So our permanent lana ba-4.
Yes.
And then khona ozayo temporary. Maku busy kakhulu and sifika ngathi we can't handle, uyafika siyamfonela afika zonke. So it's 5 of them.
All right ke. Ake sithi nje for basic simple haircut inwele siqala ngemalini ke la ekhaya.
So masiqala ukugunda ama-chiscop wethu is 35 rand. And then masumgundi style trimmer, it's going to be 45 rand. Yes.
Okay, so yona ke eshipile ke la ekhaya.
This is our cheapest, yeah. For abafana nje kuphela.
Yeah.
Yes.
So am I working hours like cutting?
So during the week, sivula from 12 o'clock till 6. So, and then weekends is from 9 till 6 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, was going kakhulu ke ngesikhathi sakho hayi bezibuya la. Angazi ukuthi how you guys do what you do here. Thank you very much. So hlangana ke mina nawe ke umusu yale studio sethu.
Thank you so much, Thea.
Thank you very much, ne. Hayi ngaqhoma umsebenzi. Goodbye everyone.
Bye.
I didn't have enough start-up capital, and then I'm not having enough feet come into the salon. That's when I start defaulting on my payments, rent.
What are you going to do with your marketing?
Mbali is a Joburger from the West Rand. Ingakho kasimemile ukuthi size kwakhe sizomvakashela lapho khona sixoxisane ngemvelaphi yakhe nokuthi sazi ukuthi uadjuste kanjani ekubeni umama.
Her strengths are that she's very ambitious, she's very passionate, she's a very hard worker, she knows what she wants.
She will persist and make things happen, even where you see Unzimo, where she will persist.
Mbali, she's a people's person, she's very loving.
Other people are drawn to my personality, like Siyazwana, and that's just me. I get along with people very well.
Sikhule ndawonye siyabangani nje kanjalo, like uyena umngani engaqala ukumazi kulomhlaba.
So mina ngiyi firstborn of 3 girls endlini, uphiwe noZizi. Siqale sihlale eKagiso and then sathuthela la ne report sakhula.
Lo muntu lokuthi umuntu make ngene endlini uyena wayeqala vela agijima eminyango ayobuka ukuthi ubani, and then like mina bengilandela nje emuva.
Our parents wethu njalo nje have visions about our lives, but then my parents, they want you to do what makes you happy.
Ngangizama ukuthi ngim-encourage ukuthi yabo ungabi iphoyisa. Even no mama wayiphoyisa, right, wayiphoyisa ne, kodwa asizange sifuna ukuthi bakhululeke bazikhethele into abayithandayo.
I did my BCom in economics and econometrics. So this was part of the vision yokuthi I go into corporate South Africa, working in an asset management company mhlambe, or in the banking sector. That's what I wanted to do.
When she was in varsity, she took isikhathi eside ukuqeda her qualifications.
And that was one of my biggest challenges. So I love this course I'm doing, but I keep failing these modules, and it drains you emotionally because in life you just feel like a failure.
Afunde kusukela ngo-6 wantambama until kushaya u-6 wasekuseni.
Phela masabantu siyashesha nje ukuphela ithemba, kulahla ithemba. Wahlala yena.
Like a 3-year degree took me 5 years to complete. But other than that, when I got that paper, it meant so much because that was one of the goals. The goal was to get that degree to go into corporate. So eventually, rather than going to corporate, banks, let me go to retail industry. And from there on, it was a graduate program.
Khona ama-challenges lapho, wayikhala lapho ne, ile ngamtshela khona ukuthi uyabona in life izinto ziyenzeka kanje, yabo.
And I got exited out of the program, and that was also very challenging because when you have a job, you want to be the person obapha resignation letter yakho, not them telling you it's the end of the road.
Nadula amfone and I was like, I'm so bored staying kudula kontlungi next. Like it was very hard for her, but I was always supportive. There were times whereas she couldn't get out of bed, and then wami avuga evuga sisi, it's not the end of the world. Umhlaba uphelanga, impilo iyaqhubeka, iyayenzeka noma kubani lento lena.
I wanted to even relocate near Durban and start afresh there. But then I had always had a vision, Kiddies Korner. I always want to start this. So at that point, my partner says to me, you know what, if you don't do this now, you will never, ever do it. So from that point on, that's when I used my sad situation, my miserable situation of being let go in a job to start my business. I found out that I was pregnant the day I was supposed to launch the hair salon.
She had phoned me over the phone and she told me about it. Obviously it was a shock, but we were so excited.
Into angiphoxa ngayo le, right, yabo, ngoba besi-expecta ukuthi into enjeli ingenzeki until kufika ukuthi ngimkhiphe kule ndlu.
Yo, my dad didn't talk to me when he found out. Ideally, angithi abazali bethu, they want us ukuthi sishade before having children, and I mean, I had just lost my job as well, and he still didn't see the fruits of the business. So more than anything, I understand our parents want the best for us, but it isn't they happen, hey?
Just kwathi emva koloko mase sengi-acceptile right yabo sengi-acceptile ukuthi nokwenzekile.
Mbali ke motho a ratang go panica.
Emotionally she's very weak. Yeah, she can cry ukuthi the younger sister did not do well.
The first thing ayenzayo makubheda nje ubamba ifone umama.
I panic a lot. I panic, go into panic mode, which distracts me thinking. Most of your first reaction, panic, ukhala, and I'm not confrontational. I wish I was that person that sits you down and confronts, but I am not. I hate confrontation. I choose to walk away from those.
It was at the lowest point in life when Mbali decided to pursue her lifelong dream of treating kiddies' hair. Kwamelenza ama-sacrifices amaningi. Kwathi ngoFebruary ngonyaka ka-2016, i-Kiddies Korner ke yona yaqala ke yasebenza. Njengamanje le ntokazi ise-studio uxoxisana nathi ngokuthi ke yena ukubona kanjani ke ukuba usomabhizinisi futhi ke unamaphi ke amasu ke yena ke azomsiza ukuthi akwazi ukuheha amakhasimende amaningi.
I have just arrived at the Making Moves studios. I'm looking forward to seeing my coach. And I'm a bit nervous about meeting Pepsi, so I just hope everything goes well.
So Mbali's been in business for 10 months. Her business is growing incredibly fast. However, like all new enterprises, she's got a variety of challenges. She's here today to tell me about the growth of her business, how she's settling in, what some of her challenges are, and how she plans to take it to the next level. Mbali, welcome to Making Moves.
Thank you so much, Pepsi.
Good, take a seat. So firstly, congratulations. You got into a clever business, I think, and you're growing by 25% a month, which is phenomenal growth. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, how's it going?
Oh, it's been up and down.
Okay, your staff turnover is incredibly high. Why are people leaving?
Sure, Pepsi. It's either they get poached, sometimes the money is not good enough, which makes sense. I mean, when the business started, I was paying a basic salary. So at that moment, the business is still starting and I didn't have enough startup capital. So that's when you start moving to commission. But the commission helps when there is feet coming into the business.
Because that's another issue as well.
I have never, ever missed payment as if I promise. So for me, that's the one thing that is important. We build trust with them, you know. You know
okay.
What I mean? Yeah.
But nkulme landlord yako, and the landlord said you sometimes outpatele rent kanako.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the challenge there?
The challenge is when the business started, as every other entrepreneur, I didn't have enough startup capital. And then I'm not having enough feet come into the salon. That's when I start defaulting on my payments, rent. My strategy was I would rather pay my employees than rent, but there are no feet or no people working for me. So that's where the problem lied. And then charge your DCA charge. And then every time by phone, you get charged for that. So I was just exposed to that, the interest rate on payment. That was what was killing me as well.
Currently, people are spending about 136 Rand per head. So that's your average head cost across the month, based on 16 to 18,000 Rand a month turnover.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Yes, slightly.
Okay.
When I did my numbers, yeah.
When you did your numbers, okay. So that's the first thing. So how do we increase that? I think that's possibly your first challenge, I get.
Yeah.
The second one is how do you grow the number of feet or the number of heads, the number of people that are wanting to come in and try your services out.
Right.
Okay.
You're right. I realize my problem is marketing. My marketing is terrible.
I don't understand, Guti, what's the challenge. Your social media, you've got something like 138 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is not effective.
But you're more, how many people have you got on Instagram?
Instagram is 1,900.
Okay, so that can grow.
Yeah.
And it's in a potential to grow.
Yes.
Your website is not up.
Yes.
It's still under construction, so you can't say to me I'm on
just
the internet.
Yeah, it's a landing page.
Yeah, it's a landing page, which is not, you're
Exactly.
not on the internet, on a landing page.
Okay.
So what are you going to do with your marketing?
I'd want to advertise in the Randburg Sun. That's costly, which is money that I don't have. I get to advertise on the newsletters around the schools. I tried pamphlets. I'm not seeing feet with that. If we could have banners, pull-up banners, and then if open days in primary schools and high school, go there, meet the parents, have one-on-one interaction, you know. I feel that would bring more feet. That's the ideas I want to play around with.
Okay.
To go to the people.
Why aren't you implementing those ideas?
It's the cost implications.
Okay. How much will it cost you to go to a school and say, can I run a competition and sponsor abantwana by 10? And in exchange for the sponsorship, you'll put me in your newsletter and help me market my business. How much does that cost?
It's basically nothing. Just good.
Basically nothing. Yeah. Okay, cool. How much does it cost to do birthday parties and to offer that service?
Probably like 10,000 Rand, Pepsi.
That's something that somebody's going to pay for, ain't it?
Yes.
Okay, so why does it cost you money? If you're billing me for it, it doesn't cost you any money. So why don't you do it?
I still feel it has to have the look and the feel in the salon.
Okay, fine. You have to start somewhere. So this whole thing,
Yeah.
you need to think beyond that. So you've got to focus on the big things that will make a big difference in the business.
Yeah, right.
Your sales will make a big difference. Your average revenue per client will make a big difference.
Okay.
And I think that in 4 months' time from today, your business will be in a very different place.
I hope so, Pepsi.
Mbali's business provides a niche service and it's got massive room to grow. But she still needs to do more in order to draw potential clients to her business. I'm sending off for a coaching session with one of our experienced business coaches to discuss her marketing strategy, amongst other things.
Wow, I was nervous at first, but then because I was just scared of being grilled about my business, but it was really helpful more than anything. Sometimes you just sit there and think, yo, I don't have money, I'm my problems, but then there actually are solutions out there.
So we need to look at a strategy to drop your prices. Don't be afraid to negotiate where rental is concerned.
Kiddies Korner hair salon. Mbali Nketsi. She has discussed marketing strategies with Pepsi as among the main challenges in the business. Njengamanje ke nake uthola izingcibiso ezomsiza ke ngazo lezi inkinga anazo eze marketing. Futhi uzophinda athola izingcibiso ezomsiza ngepitch yakhe yakusasa.
I absolutely love the concept of your business, especially as a mommy. What I want to understand, what are the biggest challenges that you are facing in your business right now?
Right, Melissa, I feel like cash flow is a problem.
Okay.
As well as our marketing in the business right now.
Okay. When you market your business, how are you currently marketing your business?
So we're currently on Instagram, social media. So we've got a celebrity mommy that brings her little one in, and then she posts. In that way, it draws feed for people to like the page. That's how it draws feed. And then the Facebook ads that we place. And then we're on Josie Kids, which is a website for mommies.
If you look at every therapist that you have, do you find that you have times when your therapists are idle, where they're not working? Because right now your therapists are not working at full capacity.
Yes.
So they could actually increase the amount of clients that they work on a day.
A day, yes.
Are you sure?
Because during the week, it was very quiet.
Okay.
And then when we start getting the calls from a Wednesday, Thursday.
Listening to her, the weekends are fine. Her therapists are busy. but during the week, they aren't busy. So she needs to look at running promotions at that time that it's not busy.
I don't know why I didn't think of that, but we can drive feet with the salon. So going forward, maybe on a Wednesday, because that's when we see feet, or Monday, because that's when it's extremely quiet. We can have a special city, maybe 30% of Amacon rolls, and then from there on, we'll see if that's gonna drive some feet, because I know I'm a customer like any discount that they can get, or if they feel that they're getting an extra offering from whatever we offer them.
How would you say you are pricing yourself at the moment? How would you say, compared to your competitors, how would you categorize yours? Are you on the lower end, are you a medium end, or are you on the higher end of pricing?
So when I look at my competitors, I'm fairly in the middle end. My competitors' prices are double my prices right now. And I feel that that's because I do ethnic hair mostly, and they do Caucasian hair. So there would be, and I'm not in the Caucasian hair market already yet. So, yeah.
If you had to increase your price more, you might now start to lose them. So are you now at the price that they're comfortable to pay?
Yes.
Okay, that's important for us to know. So we'd need to look at a strategy to drop your prices. Usually, and I'm sure you know, biggest contributors, what would you say, are?
Rent.
Rent and staff costs,
yes.
Right? Rent and staff are always your biggest ones. Don't be afraid to negotiate where rental is concerned. Always be comfortable to, because it's important that your business can afford its operational costs. So what's key is when you're an entrepreneur, you can't always increase your prices to get more money. Sometimes you have to drop your operating expenses, and right now her biggest one is her rental. Landlords are able to negotiate with the client when they believe that this client will eventually generate more money and long term.
She mentioned that the two biggest operational costs for my business is rent and staff, and I'm paying them at the rate which they usually get paid in this industry. So I think the biggest one is the rent. So if we can just work around that, for me, is ongjabulis.
Now we need to get into the actual what you're here for, which is money in the bank, right?
Yes.
Can you give me some ideas of what you've thought of would work nicely for you if you were able to get that money from making moves? What would you do?
Okay, so first I thought I want to better my customers' experience. So right now we realize if you've got a little tablet, literally the little ones, you plait until you finish, no distractions whatsoever. So even when mommy comes with her own tablet, they'd rather use the salon's ones. Yeah, so there's only one.
Okay.
So if we could get more,
okay, great.
That would, yeah, that's what would help with, as well as whilst they're waiting. So we realize they get restless because of the waiting period. By the time we do their hair, we're having problems. So we had crayons, but all of those resources are depleted. So coloring books, toys, Legos, just to keep them distracted whilst they're waiting. Then we can do their hair from there on.
Okay.
And then with the marketing as well. So we'd look at having a website, because mummies want to find out about our concept, where we have appointments there on the website. Everything's just done there. Right now, we don't have a functioning website, it's just a landing page.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love those ideas. It's important that your customers want to keep coming back. So if you can make sure that your clients are happy when they are there and want to be there longer, they want to bring the kids more regularly because it's such a nice experience, that is going to drive more sales. Definitely do something along the lines of getting a nicer customer experience and try and increase and include within that 50,000 rands a marketing strategy for your weekday clients.
Yes.
Because then we can also increase revenue with a nice new marketing strategy for during the week, and we can also increase the customer experience of the kiddies.
All right.
So you're actually getting both in that 50,000 rands. I think that will be a nice one to work on for the pitch.
All right, thanks.
Good.
Thank you, Paletta.
I think we just made it in 10 minutes.
I really, really loved Upalesa. It was so insightful. I mean, Ufianama concepts that I'm thinking, why didn't I think of that myself all this time? And it's very easy to implement that. So, it was amazing. we do want to maximize on our profits. And this is the strategy on how we plan on maximizing on our profit,
Do you think that you're using, that you've thought about where you need to be using this money correctly?
Mbali unjani?
Ngiyaphila njani siya?
Ngiyaphila dadewethu. Uzizwa kanjani ke nje ubuzopitch?
Yo, ngithuke. I am so nervous.
Yini into ekuthusayo?
The judges, the grilling, I just don't know what to expect.
The grilling isuka nje. Yini into ekwenza ukuthi umsuka ama-judge chathi they're gonna grill you na yonke into?
I don't know, I'm just so nervous. So sengizobona phambili. I don't know what to expect. That's why. Yes.
Ama-pitch into zakho noma kuzobe kuqala nje.
Hayibo, ngiyaqala.
Uyaqala.
Yebo. Let's hope it goes well.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Bakulindile ngaphakathi. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you Ntokazi. Shona khona.
Mbali, good afternoon. Welcome back to Making Moves.
Thank you so much, Pepsi.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. I understand you're a bit nervous?
Too nervous, if you ask me.
No, you'll be fine. Take it easy. Use your time wisely. And focus on the things that matter. You spent time with Balisa, so you know her. And I'm sure she gave you lots of useful and helpful advice yesterday. This is Martine. You've got 4 minutes to sell us your business. And that 4 minutes starts now.
The kicking, the screaming, the scratching, and most of all, the crying. Mommies and daddies know all about it the minute they take out a comb, hair clippers, or a brush. I am Mbali Nketsi, proud owner of Kiddies Korner Hair Salon. Kiddies Korner Hair Salon is a children's hair salon that specializes in the hair care needs of children. We understand the frustrations that parents go through the minute they have to do their little one's hair. Therefore, our facilities are child-friendly. We have staff that are patient with kids and love working with them, and we use a very archless approach when we do your little one's hair. Our business has shown a 25% month-to-month growth since its inception in February, of which we had sales turnover of 3,000 Rand and finished October at 25,000 Rand sales turnover. With that said, our business is showing potential to grow. However, we do want to maximize on our profits, and this is the strategy on how we plan on maximizing on our profit. Firstly, with the 50K, we want to enhance our customer experience. So what we've realized is that being in this business, kids get restless while doing their hair. So if they're restless, it gets hard for our stylists to be able to do their hair. Therefore, we need to keep them distracted whilst doing their hair. In that way, our stylists become more productive. They can do styles that take longer, which means more money. And when mommy is happy, our little kiddie is also happy. Second point is our marketing strategy. Currently, we are only on social media. And we're currently only on social media right now. And we want to get a website. How a website is going to help our business is the fact that you can book appointments, have quotations on the website. In that way, we'd be able to forecast our sales for that month or that particular week. And then in that way, a website is a hub for all the information that we need to put onto our site. So bookings, appointments, as well as our brochure would be there. If we have to have promotions, that would be what our website would help us with. And then, secondly, we want to pop up. We want to penetrate the North Riding area. So if we could have pop-up stores, pop-ups in North Riding, go to the schools, have presents on the open days, during our open days, during when school closes, sports days. In that way, we can have presents, and mommies would have their first encounter with us. So, during our estimation, with the 50,000 Rand, 20,000 Rand would go to customer experience, which would include getting things like a TV, keeping the kids entertained, toys whilst they're waiting, as well as little iPads to keep them busy. And then the rest would go to our branding for our store. With that said,
okay, you've got 20 seconds. Anything you want to add? I would fly through those slides in case there's anything that we missed.
I forgot.
All right, your 20 seconds is up.
I can see that you're very nervous, but you actually did manage to get through quite a lot. When you say that you want to do pop-ups, what is the setup? I'm trying to picture it. What are you going to be doing
So what the setup is, we take our chairs, have our stylists, have the proper branding. And then when we get there, we set up and we do demonstration, because we talk about archless hairstyles. So we see exactly which hairstyles are archless and how our stylists actually work with kids. And when we talk about getting them distracted, we show you the process, we show the mommy the process with proper branding.
Okay, this money that you want, take me through again what you're going to spend it on and how much each of those items are going to be. That's my first question. Second question is, I just want you to think if that would be the most optimal use of money in your business right now.
So we'd have a TV, because TV around about 10,000 Rand. The TV would also include the little cassettes, the videos we get, the videos we play, the Hannah Montanas, all those kind of things. That's what it would go through. We'd have mini iPads, the kiddie ones, so it gets them distracted whilst they're playing.
How many?
We'd start, because there's 6 stalls, so 6 stalls, and that is 700 Rand, more or less, the little iPads. And then from there on, toys in general. So we'd have colouring books, we'd have Legos, we'd have colouring books, Legos, puzzles, drawing material, because kids get restless. You need to always change the activity that they do. So that would, that's what it would be for. And then that would be 2,000 Rand. Have a nail bar, so 6,000 Rand with all the equipment and everything that it requires.
Okay, so now we're sitting at
36.
About 36,000?
Yes.
Is where we are right now. You've got 14 left. What would you do with the rest?
Branding, so our pull-up banners, our website is 5,000 Rand, 6,000 Rand. Pull-up banners, as well as, what are they called? Fish shock tags,
Okay.
That's...
All right,
So 25% month on month, great. What are you upselling? I don't see anything in your store that gives an upsell opportunity.
The nail bar? Upsell.
It's a Kiddies Korner. Okay. It's a Kiddies Korner.
But if mom is there,
they can only
she may as well do her nails.
They can only do one mother at a time, Pepsi, and a nail takes 2 hours, right? So one mother at a time. By the time that there's 6 chairs, so there's 6 children in there. What are you doing to upsell?
Okay, so if I'd want to get accessories, hair accessories, we'd have piercings, piercing the little ones there. We do things like selling aftercare hair products. We do that, but then if we punt that more, so that would be my
And
upsell
that's what Pepsi was asking you.
Yes.
Do you think that you're using, that you've thought about where you need to be using this money correctly?
Or where you'd get the best return for the money. Okay?
Okay.
Our question and answer session is over. Thank you very much. We're going to deliberate and then tell you what your fate is as far as making moves goes.
All right then. Thank you so much. My pitch was terrible. I was so nervous. I felt like I couldn't articulate well and say what I actually wanted to say. The nerves got the better of me.
All right, Kiddies Korner, what do you guys think?
I really don't think she's done enough research around what these kiddies salons look like nowadays and what they offer, because she could be making triple her turnover in a very short space of time, because everybody wants to get their stock into the kiddies market, everybody, and she doesn't have to spend any money to do that.
Mbali,
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
right?
No,
Why ungekho right?
I didn't like it, Picham. I just feel like I didn't do well, but yeah, I could have done better. Yeah.
She was extremely nervous, number one.
Yes,
Very
same,
nervous.
yeah.
You could just tell,
Yeah.
you know, she really wanted to
Yeah.
put a presentation
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So a lot of the content that we spoke about in the back
It's
end
not
didn't
in
come
there.
through.
Okay.
Yini ongayithandanga ipicture yakho siqale lapha?
The nerves, bekingazwakali ukuthi ngithini. Yeah.
When she started, her prices were about half of what she's charging now.
Okay.
She slowly increased them. Now she's at the threshold of what her market she thinks
Okay.
is willing to,
Yeah.
to
That's
pay.
good.
So it makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
why she didn't
Yeah.
go off the
No,
mark
absolutely.
too quickly.
Yeah.
Get your clients, you know, comfortable with that. And she's now making sure that she's focusing her market on these are my clients that are willing to pay a premium. What is considered her premium?
This idea of the nail bar, you didn't like it because?
No, I don't mind it. I'm just saying you have 6 stations, right? Yeah. And you have 1 nail bar. So you have 6 mothers sitting there. That is not the ultimate. And the margin on the nails is not high. So you're probably going to be making 80 Rand for 2 hours.
Texaseli isikhashanyana at some point ukuthi uqedile uPepsi usethi afuna uqhubeka mhlambe khona ama slides ongaqedanga kwaba khona ngathi nawo uthi hey ama slides. What happened there?
It's the nerves. I even forgot that I had slides. Yeah, yes.
And because a lot was discussed in the coaching session but did not necessarily come through in the pitch enough, I think it would be sad to falter on that, because I think there's something there that we can see.
Kuyo yonke into oyenzile ngale pitchini. You were nervous. Wakhohlwa ama slides. How did you think the Q&A went?
Bad.
Bad. Do you think konke lokho, including your pitch, is enough to get you to the next round?
No. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I get what she's saying when she's saying, I can do braids, but in order to do braids, I need the kid to sit there a bit longer. An iPad solves that, right? So, fine, the technology needs a little bit of tuning up in terms of exactly what she wants to get.
Yes.
The idea of upselling and offering mum the nail bar solution, maybe not the best of ideas, but I feel like with a little bit of advice, that can be tuned in the right direction so that she's getting other things, but the principle is the same. It's
comfortable.
Mum comfortable, I want to upsell a little bit more. So, and then she wants to market. So she does want to go out there, do the pop-ups, etc., etc. So she wants to take it in the right direction, and she's got the right ideas. A little bit of advice to tweak here and there, but she's been quite clear on what she wants to use the money for, and I think 70% of it is there. Is she coming back? Is she not?
I think she's got something to bring back.
Okay.
In all honesty, I don't think that she needs the 50,000 right now. She can leverage off relationships and consignments much in a very short space of time.
So that's an idea. So let's call her back in.
Great.
Ntokazi, well, there's only one way to find out. And uyazi abantu abaphethe okhiye ama-judges wethu. Shona khona iwezi uthathini.
Thank you, Sia.
All the best as well.
Okay, welcome back. How are you feeling?
I'm a bit calmer now, Pepsi. Thanks.
Okay, you do look a bit calmer now. What did you think of your pitch?
I was too nervous, so I feel like I couldn't articulate very well, and you couldn't hear what I was trying to say. So, yeah.
Okay. Martine, your comments?
Okay, Mbali, did you go to the beauty expo at Gallagher?
No.
Okay, you need to go to those.
What do you... hang on. You didn't go to the beauty expo where they showcase things for hair and hair salons but you're in the industry.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
But can I explain?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I need to explain. So I do kiddies hair. So when we do kiddies hair, I feel like we don't, most of those they'll show you, okay.
Have you ever been?
I went last year before I opened my business. There was one in Soweto. Most of the products are relaxers. It's products not.
Have you been to the Gallagher
no.
Beauty and Hair Expo?
Okay, no, I haven't.
You should be there.
All right.
How much time do you spend doing research?
Yeah, just for kids, specializing in Kiddies Korner type of upsell opportunities, what you must have. They have tutorials of how to run your business, what to do with the kids, how to keep them busy. So all it tells me is that you have not done research around your business.
The thing that I think you need to focus on is research. Obviously, it's coming through quite a bit, so that you can see what opportunities you have within your business, right?
You've got 3 tasks that we think will benefit your business. The first one is suppliers.
All right.
You need to go and do research and find suppliers and then go and negotiate and go and push hard and get deals. And a lot of that stuff is available online. 2, you need to fine-tune your budget in terms of where you're going to spend the money. So I know you haven't had a lot of time to think about it. You need to spend a little bit more time thinking about it and doing a bit more research. But we were happy with 70% of where you say you want to spend your money, okay? And the last one is research. When you travel, you need to find kiddies hair salons.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So when you go to Cape, apparently you've got someone in Cape Town that you visit often. So I'm not sure why you're not going and visiting more kiddies hair salons. Do you understand what I mean? You need to live, eat, breathe, and sleep your business.
All right.
So if you don't know what other people are doing,
Okay.
do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so we're giving you another crack at this thing. So go, you've got some time to go complete your tasks, and then come back. So go do your work.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry.
But step up your game.
I was very, very surprised. I'm going home. Thank you, making moves. I'm gone. But I was so surprised. Like, it's so, it made so much sense. I mean, research makes you be relevant, and I really need to go check out my competitors so that I can stay relevant in this niche market.